Hi, welcome back to Candy's Art World. I'm Candy, and today I'm going to unbox some stuff I ordered on Amazon. I'm super excited to share this. If you guys have followed my channel, you've seen that I've been trying to do calligraphy. I'm not an expert by any means still, but I really enjoy trying to learn the process of calligraphy writing. And I have found that I have really enjoyed using a dip pen. I have this dip pen. It says manuscript on it. I'm not sure if that was the brand or not. I've lost the packaging a long time ago, but I got it at Michael's. It came with 3 nibs and a holder. And it came with a little bottle of ink that is long gone, but I found a set of ink online that I figured would be a good thing to work with my dip pen. And I also found a big bottle of of India ink. With all the research I've done and stuff, people have said India ink is good. I'm not really sure which brand is the best or whatever, but this is Speedball brand, which make a lot of the calligraphy pens now. So I got a big bottle of that. That was only like, I think, $10 or less. And then I got this set of ink. It's supposed to have several colors. Let's open it and see. 6 colors. Slide that out. I also ordered a little bottle to be able to put some of the India ink in to work from the little bottle instead of having the big bottle open, so I'm going to wait to open that for when I get the little bottle. But this set has, and they're in glass jars, which is nice. This is a gold. Does it say? Yep, it just says gold. It's very pretty. And then we got crimson, which is really red. We've got dark blue. We've got green. It's really dark. Got sepia, or sepia is how I say it. It looks black, kind of, but it's usually a brown. It kind of looks brown in person, but really dark. And a black. Okay, so I'm going to set up a little station here to try some calligraphy with the dip pen. I will be back in just a moment. Okay, I have an alphabet that I have been working on learning and memorizing how to do it. I use this tracing paper that I found at Office Depot. I have the alphabet on a piece of this and then a piece of watercolor paper underneath it to make it darker to where I can see through. I taped it onto my artboard so that way it holds it steady while I'm working. When you get your nib for your pencil or your handle, you don't want to handle your nib with your fingers because your hands and fingers have oil in it. So wash it. I have a glass of water here that I wash it in. I dry it, and then I handle it with a napkin or a paper towel to put it into the pen holder. And see, there's like these little holes here, little metal pieces in there, and then there's this little slot here in this ring that goes around it. And you want your nib right there lined up with that. And you're gonna put it above the little prongs that are in there, so there'll still be 4 on this side, so the nib actually slides in close to the metal ring. My handle's a little bit stained up and stuff. It's because it's used, so that's good. So you just make sure that you have it pushed back in there. I think the reason why I like the dip pen more than I do fountain pens is because when you press, the little tines will open. Let's see if you can see this. See, it's not pressed so the pen looks like one piece, but then when you press it, they open up a little bit and they will make your lines wider. With the fountain pens, I think what you're supposed to do is for the fatter lines, you go straight down, and then for the thinner lines, you use sideways of the pen. But with this, you keep the pen going the same direction and you just change your pressure. I'm going to go ahead and run through the alphabet. I'm going to start with the crimson ink. I might do the whole alphabet, or I might just do lines. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I might just do a line of each color, so that way I can try out all the inks, but we shall see. I'll probably speed through this portion. So what I do is I shook it up first, and then you dip your pen in, and you'll scrape off any excess on the bottle, and you'll see that there is that little hole has ink across it, almost like if you were going to blow a bubble with a bubble wand, and that's what you want to have on your nib. So if that goes away, it's definitely time to dip again. So let's see. Add a little pressure, and then start lifting the pressure. So the upstrokes are thin, and you apply pressure for the downstrokes, like that. Okay, I'm just going to go through this and see, my bubble was popped, so it made a railroad track. So you dip your nib back in the ink, get rid of the excess. Okay, so these are the inks that I ordered off of Amazon. They are Winsor Newton inks. They came in a box with this on it. It has 6 different colors, with sepia, crimson, dark blue, black, green, and gold. My opinion on these inks, I think they are really pretty good for dipping ink, except for, well, the gold did okay, it's a little thick, and the black did okay, but it's a little thin. It might be the nib that I am using. It might end up being better for different nibs. But for the cost of the set of inks, which I think was like $19.99, I think is a good deal for the different colors, the red and the blue and the green and the brown. Those 4 worked perfectly with my setup. I will try these other ones with other nibs and see how they work out. But I really, really enjoy using these inks. And just a dip pen, it really is so much fun to use. It's easier for me anyways than fountain pens. Just give it a try if you're wanting to get into calligraphy. I suggest starting with the dip pen. It's it has a lot more control, at least for me, than the fountain pens do. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Have a great day.